transport parts. My battery's going dead as well, so I better be quick. So wing mirrors look like they're going to break, so I've left them all together, so hopefully that'll save a problem going forward with them. So again, same as the other one, just move this way, a bit quiet to this end. Got some door handles here. Fuel cap. So yeah, we're going to get the rest of this painted, and we're going to wet these again, same as last time. Just trying to think that same as last time. Last video, if you haven't seen that, if you go back and have a look, and then it'll make more sense in this one. So we need to get more black first, which will cover any minor scratching or any prep scratches and stuff like that. Seals everything in, and then we can start putting the base coat on. So now the booth's on, it'll be warming up in here, getting the panel temperature up, which is what we're after, burning off any moisture that may have been on the panel, which there shouldn't be. It's a warm day today, so that's good. Right, so we're going to get some wet organised on the back. Right, back in the paint room. So we've got stuff everywhere, so we can get rid of that, clean that. So what we need is our black wet and wet primer, or sealer if you're in America. So I'll just explain quickly, just in case people aren't familiar. We have a by volume, so we can weigh out high build, we can weigh out our wet and wet, or sealer if you're in America. So that's what we're going to do. So basically we need roughly about 500 grams, sorry 500 mil, which will give us 650 grams in weight, in volume. So we'll get a cup organised, get a liner, keep everything clean, put them on the scales. So we need 500 mil, so it'll be 485.2 or somewhere thereabouts. There we go. Let me know when it gets to 400, won't you? This is the process. Right, I'll just stop there for a minute and double check my weight. 485. I'll put you back up there then. 485. There we go. So we'll tear that off so it's clean. We need 105.9, so not 106, so I don't know.
That trim's on.
Alright mate, thank you.
Looks to be good.
Oh yeah.
Otherwise.
Yeah, I'll come out and have a look in a bit anyway. Alright mate. Right, and then thinner...
Well, to bring my car down to the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Alright. Sorry about that. Got other stuff going on as well at the same time, so we need 60 thinners. There we go. So So a lot of these are mixed by weight because we have the scales anyway in a paint scheme and stuff like that. If you was at home, you could do it like 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, that type of thing. The high build, they call it a 4 to 1, which is basically what it says on the tin. 4 parts primer, 1 part hardener, little splash of thinners. A lot of people tend to thin, or sorry, reducers if you're in America. A lot of people tend to thin it down to suit them. So if they've got a lot to cover, if you like, they might put less thinners in, so it's a bit thicker. Some people would put a little bit more in, so they haven't got such a big edge, if that was a problem for them. Right, and I'll get this mixed because I'm waffling, and we'll see you back in there, get this first coat on. That's the way I'm wet on. I got interrupted there again, so I can't I'm hoping I pressed the right button. We'll find out, won't we, if you see it or not. But basically I put the wet and wet on, so I'm going to wash the gun out and get the base coat mixed up ready, and then that wet and wet's going to probably want, I've got the booth turned up quite high, purely just to hurry the base coat along really. Some people run the booths quite cool. I run mine fairly warm. When you're doing water, we don't have gonna waffle again now, aren't I? Water base coat takes quite a bit to dry. Although I have blowers, I don't have a booth equipped with blowers. So I tend to run the booth a little bit higher, and then use what blowers I do have to get some air movement around, which is basically what dries it. So we'll get this gun done, base coat mixed. I've told you that already. Told you it'd be more waffle, and then we'll see you back in there, put some base coat on. change this battery as well because it's flat. Right, back. Absolutely roasting. Right, where are we? So we've got everything painted. I don't know what's on here yet because I did try and get some base coat footage, I believe. I didn't get any clear coat footage because there's quite a lot going on. It can sort of gas out a little bit in here and you can't really... You probably won't be able to see what I'm trying to do. Sorry about the camera there. So you can see the colour now. See, these are all painted. The bonnet. Thumbs up there. So this will sit now overnight. I've left the booth running for about yeah, left the booth running for about 20 minutes, basically to let everything sort of gas out, keep a bit of heat in there so the clear coat can flow out properly. So what I'll do now, now these are all done, we'll get these put back on and built back up. So the van, we basically stripped it all down into boxes. Some of the bigger bits are still in the back of the van just so they're safely kept. Some of the smaller bits are in sort of bins around the back. Not an actual bin, but a Euro box that we put stuff in when we're stripping stuff. So we'll dig everything out, start putting that back together. And then we can show you around the van when we get it back together. And then we've got the flat and polishing process. If anybody's interested in that, can show a bit of that. We do an awful lot of other stuff as well. So if you've made it this far, we do a lot of older stuff, more classic stuff. Do a lot of these VW vans. Seems to be always at least one here. So if you do want to see some of the other stuff that we do, just give me a shout. I tend to film when I can for the first thing, and if we've got a job start to finish and I've remembered to film the first bit, I'll just carry on with that. I was going to do some weekly thing type of setup, but like a couple of weeks in advance, as in film for a couple of weeks and then start putting them on. So the videos would always be behind, but we're always a couple of weeks ahead of the videos, if that makes sense. So you can keep something more regular going then. So that's something I'm working on. But we'll see about that. Yes, I'll just show you around quickly, and then it's gone 6 o'clock, so it's time for me to go home. We'll have a look around the back of these as well, actually. So you see they're all painted inside. I believe they're all getting covered, these doors, anyway. This is your top rail, which I have painted anyway, just in case. But I believe the guy was having it all, the couple was having it all carpeted. And some people do actually box them off and carpet them as well, but just in case they wasn't, they're painted anyway. You see the wing mirrors as well now. So that's the last of the big paint stuff for that. There might be a couple of little bits here and there, a couple of touch-ups or whatever. When you're doing such a big job like this and it's taken apart, dissected so much, sometimes you can forget about a door handle or forget about something silly. But I think we've got everything, and I think everything's painted now. So we've just got to put it back together, double check a few bits, start flattening and polishing, and get it back to the customer then, hopefully. Which they will be pleased, and I will as well, so we can get on with the next one. Right, if you like the video, just give us a thumbs up if you don't mind, appreciated. Like, share and subscribe and all that wonderful stuff I'm supposed to say, apparently. Yeah, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.